She's trying to make issues where there aren't issues. She's trying to make people want to separate when people have already said very clearly that they don't want to separate and they don't want many of the things that the extremists in her party want. But she's just has to keep trying to play to her base so that she can stay in power.
We know that they're shoving all these migrants into all the countries that are run under the crown. I know this. I've done a lot of research. I host a lot of lives on TikTok. I've had entitled people telling us that they believe that they're here in Canada, they get everything for free. They're getting over $3,000 a month when my mom, who's retired, gets maybe $1,600 with her pension. So I want to know that, this has to be stopped. We're not vetting these people. They're harming our children, and it's putting a real damage on our environment, and our family's looking at leaving for good.
Hearing what you're saying about talking about fixing the immigration in Canada, does that include also removing the immigration problems that are already in Alberta? Does that mean you're going to look at deportation? Does that mean you're going to take the stress off of our justice system with the immigration violence that is happening on a daily basis all over our street? Does that mean you're actually going to stand up to the federal government and ship all these people back to them and make it their problem?
We already know that there's about 2,000 temporary foreign worker permits that are up and the people have gone home. And that has been historically how it's worked. Somebody comes, they stay for a year, and then they go home. It's certainly worked in our agriculture sector. In fact, I think we would have a really hard time staffing our agriculture sector if we didn't have that kind of staffing. So I don't think we're at that point just yet. I'm watching, along with everybody else, some of the tensions that we're seeing in other parts of the country. There's a lot of consensus in the room tonight. And thank you for those who did get up and offer an alternative perspective. We've been hearing a lot of that alternative perspective in other places, but it was interesting to see the level of consensus in this room, so we appreciate that. One of the things I'd like to say, because we do normally have a little bit more division, and some of the division that we see are people who come forward and say, yeah, but don't fight Ottawa, just give us more money for X, whatever it is, healthcare, education, social services, roads. And I've kept saying these things are connected.